What's going on, guys? So in front of me is my 2017 F450 King Ranch. I've had this truck since it was new, and it has been an absolutely phenomenal truck. I recently took it into the Ford dealership because it had a bit of an alignment issue. And if you don't recall, I made a video talking about that. I'll give you a quick update on what's going on there and the more serious problem that I potentially face. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so I had a brake issue a while back. Basically, my front passenger side brake had started to seize up a little bit, and it was pulling the truck pretty hard to the right. So I took it to the dealership. They said that the caliper was freezing up. They decided to replace the caliper, accidentally replaced the wrong side. So I got a new caliper on the left side. Was still, of course, having the same exact issue. Apparently, during the first caliper replacement, or the left side caliper replacement, they did an alignment on the truck. And the alignment showed that there were some things that needed to be corrected, so they made those corrections. Well, when I got the truck back, it was pulling still to the right because that caliper hadn't been replaced. I told them that it was still heating up and that there was still an issue. They brought it back in and replaced that caliper, but they didn't align the truck. And of course, I don't necessarily think it would have needed to be aligned, but the issue I instantly started having was the truck would pull to the right slightly, just driving it even though both front calipers had been replaced. So I called the dealership up and I told them that it's still pulling to the right. Can I bring the truck in for an alignment? They said absolutely. I brought the truck in and they did the alignment. And during that process, they were inspecting for recalls. And there were 3 possible recalls on my truck that needed to be addressed. One of them was the rear camera fogging up, so they actually replaced that camera under the recall. Another one was related to something I can't remember. But the more important one, which absolutely was the reason why I don't remember the second one, is that they said they tested my drive shaft on the truck, and it appears as if my drive shaft also has a recall for possibly being able to fracture under normal operation. What does that mean? So I actually had to do some research into that myself. And I've learned a lot about drive shafts during that research. Part of that is if you have a lower gear ratio truck, you have a possibility within certain year models, of course, to have a problem where it would come out of balance and it would start to essentially oscillate while you're driving it. And especially on lower gear ratio trucks, where it spins faster at slower speeds and, of course, spins faster at higher speeds, it could possibly fracture while you're driving, which could lead the truck to loss of power, loss of driver control, and also potentially other horrible things happening. So they asked me if I just wanted to leave the truck, and I said sure. And then I get a phone call later from them saying they looked for the part, and the part is not in stock. Basically, it's a back-ordered part from Ford. So I'm like, okay, about how long does it take to get in? And they said, well, we were actually told that they have to make a drive shaft for your truck. Well, that's kind of crazy. So I've been waiting for that drive shaft. They told me it's okay to drive the truck for now. Hopefully that's true. You know, it's kind of a scary recall, and if mine failed the test that they subjected to, which I'm not even sure what that test is, that it needs to have a new drive shaft installed in it, and it was a severe enough issue to prompt a recall and not just a technical service bulletin. So again, all things that are kind of concerning, but they said the truck should be fine to drive until the new drive shaft comes in. So that's kind of the waiting period that I'm in right now, and I'm just trying to figure out ultimately what fails on the drive shaft and what fracturing could occur. I did some research and found that very few number of trucks have actually experienced this. And though trucks that have experienced it have not led to anybody getting injured or any accidents that I'm aware of. But if the problem does occur, well, of course, the truck could potentially roll out of whatever spot it's in. If you're on a hill, you'll likely lose all power whenever you're driving down the road, unless you're in four-wheel drive, I suppose. And you possibly could have a drive shaft that falls out, I'm guessing. Only because if it fractures, I don't know what specifically fractures. Does it stay intact? Does it fall off the bottom of the truck? What happens? So I'm out here with the truck right now. I'm going to hop underneath it real quick, take a look at the drive shaft, and kind of see if there's any glaringly obvious things that might point to the condition possibly getting worse. So we have a bit of a cold front coming through, and it's very windy outside. All right. Okay, so here's the drive shaft. Coming to the center here. This is the part I'm assuming we're talking about. You can see it's a two-piece drive shaft because you have this center portion right here, and then where it connects to the transmission over there. But this apparently all needs to be replaced. And again, I don't specifically know what they're looking for, which could cause the drive shaft to possibly come apart or fracture. Here's the information on my drive shaft. It has some pretty interesting notes on there as well, including a warning towards the bottom. Basically telling you if you drop the drive shaft, you need to actually replace it, which kind of makes sense, especially if it's balanced. So yeah, something's going on here. I don't exactly know what. If there's any Ford technicians that know what to inspect for, that can simply look at the drive shaft housing itself and be clued into what potentially to look for, I'd love to know. But it is an incredibly long drive shaft on these long wheelbase trucks. While we're under here, might as well look at the rest of the truck. Definitely a beefy setup on these 450s. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're just waiting for the new drive shaft to come in, and once it comes in, they'll hopefully replace it, and I won't have to worry about my drive shaft possibly fracturing and causing some other type of issue. Anyways, again, if there's any Ford technicians out there who know specifically what they evaluate to determine if your vehicle falls under this recall, please leave a comment below, because I can't find that information. Also, if you know of anyone who's experienced their drive shaft actually fracturing, I'd like to know about that as well. That'd be really great information to share on the channel. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this really short, awkward video on an issue with the truck that I didn't even know I had. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.